Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 18th National Service Training Program Commencement Exercises of the Eastern Visayas State University Burauen Campus.
There was a blind man on the roadside, and he heard a commotion, yeah. It was Jesus passing by with a crowd, and it stirred his emotions. Whoa, he'd been displaced his whole life. Should he even try? Whoa, don't bother, Jesus. They say you have nothing to offer. Stay in your place. Right then he knew he had to choose. He had nothing to lose. So he cried, Jesus, Jesus, I need you, I need you. Please don't pass me by. He cried out, Jesus, Jesus, I'm not ashamed to tell you I need you in my life. So I need you in my life. I'm not much different from that man. This is the honest truth. Could this sinful one, with this messed up life, could I ever serve you? Whoa, people and things clutter my mind. Should I even try? Whoa, don't bother, Jesus. That's what they say. You have nothing to offer. Stay in your place. I think about it all. I need you in my life. So I cry, Jesus, Jesus, I need you, I need you. Please don't pass me by. I'm crying out, Jesus, Jesus, I'm not ashamed to tell you I need you in my life. Oh, as the deer and thirsty for the water, thirsty for the water. My soul desire and longs to be, yeah, to be with you, yeah. Jesus, I need you. Please don't pass me by. I don't mean to waste your time. I can't listen to the crowd. Situations in my life telling me to keep it down. Lord, I need you. I know I'm broken, but you can heal me. Heal me. Jesus, Jesus, I'm calling you. Might not be worth much, but I'm still willing. Oh Lord, I'm Jesus, to serve Jesus, I'm calling you. I know I'm broken, but you can heal me. Jesus, Jesus, speak to my Lord. Might not be worth much, but I'm still willing. Lord, I know you Jesus, Jesus, I'm calling you. Please don't pass me by. I'm calling you. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm calling you.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng sinangalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinagang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga aking, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
There's the dawn of a new day breaking. There's a ray of light reaching every corner of the land. Its radiance keeps on spreading. bringing hope and strength and light. There's a flame that keeps on burning, touching the mind, the heart, and the soul, sending knowledge, truth, love, and wisdom, abundant blessings from God above. Beloved Eastern Visayas State University, your blessed flame shall forever burn in our hearts. We give you our utmost commitment and dedication. You shall shine with pride throughout the nation. Shine with blossom light, oh alma mater dear. Lead our steps to path of excellence, success, fulfillment, and glory await. Beloved Eastern Visayas State University, your blessed flame shall forever burn in our hearts. We give you our utmost commitment and dedication. You shall shine with pride throughout the nation.
Good afternoon once again. Members of the graduating class, university academic officials, NSTP officials, administrators, faculty, administrative staff, students, alumni, and friends. Once again, I welcome you to the 18th National Service Training Program Commencement Exercises of the Eastern Visayas State University Burauen Campus for the school year 2019-2020. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the university academic officials, NSTP officials, and guests. Mr. Evencio Rivera, Professor Frederick C. Rinomeron, and Dr. Carlota S. Raga, NSTP CWTS instructors. Major Elvin M. Naval, ROTC Commandant. Major Gerardo D. True Jr., ROTC Assistant Commandant. Second Lieutenant Jemboy P. Candela and Second Lieutenant Christopher Nahoy A. Tanteo, Tactical Officers. Private First Class Arnel L. Enero, Admin Logistics Non-Commissioned Officer. Tactical Sergeant Adam Tolibas, Tactical Non-Commissioned Officer. Graduate Military Assistants. Dr. Ronald B. Madera, our NSTP Director. Dr. Sheldon Ives G. Agaton, our Campus Director. Dr. Dennis C. Dipas, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Dominador O. Aguirre Jr., our University President. And Honorable Warren V. Hermano, our Commencement Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, may I formally introduce to you our commencement speaker. He is 23 years old, a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation, and a Sangguniang Bayan Member of the local government unit of Burauen. He is the first councilor in our town who initiated the program Basura Mo, Bigas Ko, which aims to encourage the town residents to collect shredded plastic materials stuffed inside the plastic bottles in exchange for a kilo of rice together with school supplies. Without further ado, please help me welcome this year's NSTP Commencement Exercises speaker, Honorable Warren V. Hermano.
Our University President, Dr. Dominador Aguirre, Sir, Vice President of Academic Affairs, Sir Dennis Dipas, our Campus Director, Sir Sheldon Agaton, to our NSTP Director, NSTP Coordinator, our Commandant, Assistant Commandant, our CWTS instructors, our tactical officers, and all the keen visitors who are part of this endeavor. A pleasant day to each and everyone. I still remember my days way back in college. Being a maritime student, it is a must to be in an ROTC. At first, it was fun kasi you get to learn a lot, from basic down to the complex of being a reservist. And then, after all, I came to a point na I realized that it's not all about the learnings that matters. Yes, I learned fun stuff like semaphore, map reading, Morse code, and all other stuff. Those are just bonuses. It was the experience, being on the field, having my squad, having my platoon, being an officer mattered the most. You get to develop and enhance your leadership and discipline in the tightest situation the least you expect. It played a big role on who I am today and what I have become. Pero no doubt, I'm just a normal student. I can't deny na may mga Sabado at Linggo na nakakabuisit bumangon, lalo na if you had a hangover on the Friday night out and the Saturday night. I remember a friend of mine, she went to our class in ROTC with a vomit stain on his white shirt. It was a clear statement, sabi niya, maglalasing ako pero hindi ako absent. Those are the few memories, and I'm sure you had yours. In spite of this pandemic, you made your own bloopers during your classes that gives you a smile when you start reminiscing. Remember that this pandemic taught us the resiliency and accountability in all situations. We adapt in order to evolve, and this is why we move forward. Learning is always a process. There is no learning when there is no application. In these trying times, this is the moment where we can give what we have and render what we can do. We must show what we have learned from this past semester in NSTP. We need to embody its ideals, moral and spiritual, and the spirit of volunteerism. It is a powerful means for bringing more people into the fold. It has a ripple effect that inspires others and advance growth and transformation. Volunteering is the greatest deeds of a heart's habit. It is a moral imperative, not a prerequisite, not because of coercion or profit, but recognizing a need and a willingness to take responsibilities. You can do so much when you know what it's coming from within. This as to why I cannot tell any motivational quotes, because your motivation has to come from you. You have to find your own motivation. And now you're finally graduating. graduating from NSTP, and I'm sure someday you will officially graduate from your college. But hopefully, at some point, as you receive your diploma at the event that has been years in the making, and NSTP took a great part in that. Remember that you just graduated from NSTP, and I hope not from volunteering. Continue to live the spirit of volunteerism and continue to see God in everyone. Again, congratulations, graduates. Stay home, keep safe, and God bless.
And now, we shall come to the awarding of the Certificate of Appreciation to our commencement speaker. This Certificate of Appreciation is presented to Honorable Warren V. Hermano for sharing valuable insights to the graduating class of Batch 2019 to 2020 during the 18th Annual NSTP Commencement Exercises. Thank you very much, Honorable Warren V. Hermano. We appreciate your time and effort for gracing our annual graduation ceremony. At this moment, the NSTP coordinator will present the candidates for graduation. Dr. Ronald B. Madera, the NSTP Director, may I have the honor to present to you 311 Civic Welfare Training Service or CWTS students and 47 Reserve Officers Training Corps or ROTC students of the National Service Training Program as candidates for graduation for the school year 2019 to 2020. They have successfully completed all the requirements for the Civic Welfare Training Service component and the Reserve Officers Training Corps component of the National Service Training Program. The NSTP Director, Dr. Ronald B. Madera, will now confer the respective candidates for graduation.
Upon the recommendations of respective units, instructors, and your campus NSTP coordinators, by the power vested in me by the University President, Dr. Dominador O. Aguirre Jr. As your NSTP Director, I hereby confer your graduation for Batch 2019-2020 with all the rights and privileges as well as obligations and responsibilities. Congratulations!
Congratulations! You are now declared graduates of the National Service Training Program for the school year 2019 to 2020. This time, we shall now award the Certificate of Completion to the CWTS graduates. And now, we shall award the Certificate of Completion to the ROTC graduates. And now, we shall hear a message from the Vice President for Academic Affairs. Please help me welcome Dr. Dennis C. Dipas.
According to Anatole France, and I quote, "An education is not how much you have committed to memory or how much you know. It is being able to differentiate between what you know and what you do not." Honored guest, Honorable Warren Vigal Hermano, Sangguniang Bayan Member, LGU Burauen. Our highly esteemed University President, Dr. Dominador O. Aguirre Jr. Equally esteemed Campus Director, Dr. Sheldon Ives G. Agaton. Dynamic NSTP Director, Dr. Ronald B. Madera. Equally dynamic NSTP Coordinator of Burauen Campus, Professor Ian Conan B. Wanico. Active and competent NSTP CWTS instructors, Dr. Carlota S. Raga, Professor Frederick C. Renomeron, and Mr. Revencio R. Rivera. Let me also greet in a special way the following personalities: Major Elben M. Naval, Infantry Philippine Army; Major Gerardo D. Chu Jr., Philippine Army Reserve; Second Lieutenant Jemboy P. Candela, Philippine Army Reserve; Second Lieutenant Christopher Nahoy A. Tanteo, Infantry Philippine Army; Private First Class Arnel L. Inero, Infantry Philippine Army; Technical Sergeant Adam Tulibas, Philippine Army Reserve; Sergeant Sherwin B. Abraham, Philippine Army Reserve; and Sergeant Jobert F. Briones, Philippine Army Reserve. My dear NSTP candidates for graduation, parents, faculty members, non-teaching personnel, guests, and visitors, a pleasant morning to all. Today marks another milestone of our beloved EVSU Burauen campus as we honor our NSTP candidates in this 18th NSTP graduation day, who in their own crafted passion and brimming dreams, they're able to contribute in upholding the name of our beloved Eastern Visayas State University. This is not the moment of the realization of your dreams, the harvest season of the sacrifices and labors you have planted, and the fruition of your struggle as a student in NSTP. I know each of you, my dear candidates for graduation, you had your own story of life to tell, a tale of your own journey, and an account of your own dreams. whatever story it may be, I know you have one thing in common, and that is determination. That determination is in the midst of wrathful seas, say your adversities, have made you skillfully survive, outwit your classmates, and win the battle. So why don't we give them a virtual applause to our NSTP candidates for graduation? As what I've learned from my former professor at the University of the Philippines, Diliman, and I quote, "A calm sea does not make a skilled sailor," end quote. Capitalizing on this great word, you were able to reach where you are now. There is never an easy way towards success, but with determination, coupled with prayers, it becomes easier and light. Let this morning boost your morale and enthusiasm to be more inspired to finish your studies with quality and not mediocrity. To our faculty members handling the NSTP subjects, you unceasingly shared their knowledge, poured out their love, and constantly guided their students in every way. You deserve an appreciation and recognition as well. So a resounding applause to our instructors. At this juncture, let me share a story that will inspire all of you, my dear students, and our mentors also. I got this through the internet, and the story goes this way. There was a fisherman fishing with his grandson on a very fine day. There was a high possibility of catching good fish that day because the weather was so pleasant. Without any thought, the fisherman immediately threw the hook onto the water, and after a few minutes, he got a big fish of good quality. But the fisherman removed it from the hook and threw the fish back into the water. His grandson just looked at him with bewilderment. And then, the fisherman threw the hook again onto the water, and the same thing happened. He got a big fish of good quality. He did the same thing again and again and again. And finally, he got a small fish in which he kept in his boat. His grandson was not able to stand what was happening anymore. Puzzled, he asked his grandfather, "Lolo, I really don't understand what's happening. We've got big fish earlier, but you threw all of them back to the sea. Now that we have a small one, you would like to keep it." And then the fisherman answered back his confused grandson, "Don't you know, our pond is so small. How can we cook those big fish?" My dear students, that story might sound very funny, but it tells us a very important lesson in life. How many times have we thrown our big fish away? How many times have you neglected the blessings which life has offered us because we have been so unthankful and preferred to focus on our resentments? We might have or have not noticed them. We wake up each day with abundant blessings in life. The fact that we have another day to keep our life going and to keep building on our dreams is more than enough reason to be thankful. Rejoice! Celebrate every little achievement that you have in life, even if those achievements are not worth of a celebration for other people. Maintain a thankful heart. That way, we are maintaining a healthy image of a healthy person, ready to face all the challenges in life. There's so much more reasons to smile than to frown, and smiling are much easier than frowning. We won't be happy if we always feel sorry for ourselves for not being done something we have expected. Life is life, and what is past is past. No matter what, life goes on. Another inspiration which we could get from this story is the inspiration to dream. Our power to dream is limitless. Thus, we should enlarge our vision. Let's not be limited by the size of our pan. Whether our pan is small or big, we can cut the fish into smaller pieces. It's the same thing in life. Don't let our meager resources be a hindrance in dreaming big things. We can attain those dreams little by little until our pan would feel sorry for us. Anyway, we can buy bigger pan afterwards. At this juncture, allow me to say this to all of you from E.O. Wilson, and I quote, "You are capable of more than you know. Choose a goal that seems right for you and strive to be the best. Prepare to be alone at times and endure failure and persist. The world needs all you can give," unquote. Let me add one line to this. The country now needs you greatly, more than your family needs you. Be a productive citizen. Be an instrument towards development in your respective communities. Once again, let me convey my warmest congratulations to all of you. I just pray that you will continue soaring high in your respective fields and prospective professions with ever-burning dedication to live up to the expectations of people, guiding you to the path of righteousness and excellence. God bless everyone. To God be the glory.
We shall also hear some words of encouragement from our dearest campus director. Please welcome Dr. Sheldon Ives G. Agaton.
In behalf of the University President, Dr. Dominador O. Aguirre Jr., and the other university key officials, I congratulate the graduates of the NSTP program this year. The NSTP program is a platform of service to the community, development of the whole person, and the individual's commitment to the country. I am hopeful that all the things that you have learned under this program will be nourished and practiced in your day-to-day convictions. May you continue to be a shining example to your family, to your friends, and to the entire society. And may you effect your goodness and graciousness to others. Again, congratulations and mabuhay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall come to the awarding of certificates to the outstanding NSTP CWTS graduates. The Outstanding Achievement in Leadership Award recognizes that a student serves as a role model for the student body by volunteering, participating in events, excelling in school, reaching out to fellow students, and portraying an overall positive attitude. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall come to the awarding of certificates to the outstanding ROTC graduates. The award of Duty Medal is given to students for having been recorded the best attendance and least demerits throughout the basic ROTC course. The award of Efficiency Medal is given to students who obtain the highest efficiency rating throughout the entire basic ROTC course. The award of Loyalty Medal is given to students for being the most loyal, most obedient, and most helpful to the ROTC community and department throughout the school year. This time, Ms. Erica Kaikdoy, an Outstanding Achievement in Leadership awardee, will give her words of appreciation.
Today is a milestone. This virtual graduation ceremony of the National Service Training Program, or NSTP, are a testimony, a living document of how far we all have come. NSTP is more than just a subject or a program that needs to be enrolled or accomplished in college. NSTP is one of the great things happen in my life, and it opens a lot of realizations to me. It brings an opportunity for me to immerse myself in a one-of-a-kind journey as an NSTP CWTS student during my first year in Eastern Visayas State University Burauen campus. Aside from listening to the lecture of our instructor, participating from the different activities, meeting new friends and acquaintances from the different departments, and rendering service, one of the experiences that highlight my journey as NSTP CWTS student was having the chance to be part of the Kabataan Kontra Krimen, Droga at Terorismo, or KK2 core group. I am grateful for the privilege to be part of this group who organized with the different government agencies, especially the Philippine National Police, who are in one vision, and that is to help the government together with the youth as co-agent in crime prevention and crime solution. The KK2 organization aims to organize a youth that will train and mobilize youth to inflame the spirit of volunteerism. One of the purposes of this organization is to let the students and youth sectors become proactive partners of the government to combat drugs, crimes, and terrorism. This organization helps me truly understand what is happening in our society and how we, the students, can be a big part in helping our youth even in our own community. Our one-day seminar brings forth a lifetime knowledge and learnings to me, and it gives me an opportunity to share what I have learned also to my fellow students and to all the youth, even in simple ways I can. To all the youth and to my fellow students, let us not be the problem, but the solution and the catalyst for a good change in our society. Let us be part in this great endeavor of helping one another. Looking back is an opportunity to reflect and be grateful of the journey we were into. Our one-year journey as NSTP student is a great story of rich experiences and fulfillment despite of adversities. The road to this day was not so easy, especially that we have this COVID-19 pandemic that affects the whole education system in the whole world. But through our perseverance to finish our studies, through online learning and excellent characters pushed us to greater heights. Let us continue to build ourselves as strong advocates of the beauty of one great purpose and intention as we go through our education, bringing with us what we have learned in our NSTP class. Let us continue to allow ourselves as a bridges of blessings where love, honesty, integrity, and abundance prevail.
Cadet Private IG Shane Otero's third class, a Certificate of Honor Medal awardee, will share her experience. Let's hear what she has to say.
Good day. How lucky we are. We are still alive, strong and safe despite of the situation we are facing today. Celebrating a milestone during these days is quite difficult for me, knowing that there are people who are suffering from coronavirus. However, this made me realize that no matter how hard our life is, we should always find a reason to celebrate. A soldier is always a fighter indeed. So buddies, life must go on. Keep on fighting. Together, let us celebrate a milestone that is one step closer to our dream. What a wonderful experience it was. I mean, the things I have encountered during my ROTC days. I guess I should start by asking you a question. Are you a different person now? If your answer is yes, congratulations. You did well during those days. Let me guess. You have a husky voice, you speak loud, you are active, you obey, and you are polite. Am I right? Well, that's good, because these are the characteristics a soldier must have. At first, I was hesitant to enter ROTC, since I know it might be a tough challenge and add burdens, given that it needs a time for training and all. But at the end, I still decided to join the class. All these years, I thought I am strong and capable to do everything in my power, but I was wrong. I realized that I am weak the moment I hear bad things and painful words from my seniors. The moment I faced challenges and exercises, and the moment I stood up under the sunlight. I've been in so many trainings that look like professional trainings, but only this class taught me so much of learnings that I can use in my future career. Now I can say that I already have a military mindset and discipline. A big thank you to you, ma'am and sir. You made me as what I am today. You made me strong, bolder, and patient. Run, shout, stand still, look straight. These things were so difficult for me, but I have to obey because it's an order. In a count of 5, in a count of 3, in a count of 10. Every time I hear my commander, I automatically stop everything that I am doing and get ready to run towards him for information. After a long time, we are only given a few minutes to rest, but it feels like heaven for me. Feel like I can finally let go of all the burdens I've been carrying for 100 years. But when the reality slaps me, I am standing in the field realizing that it was just a second and I never dared to taste a drop of water since we are plenty who need it. And guess what? Every time we take our shelter for discussion, it's like a hell for me. I'd rather choose being grilled by the sunlight than to sit down for almost 2 hours. But at the end, I still sit down like a statue, for I have nothing to do but to obey, and obey. And one thing, wearing our battle dress is the most stressful thing for me. I don't even know how to wear it, so I don't care about the procedure. I can't afford to be the last cadet to wear it, for I know that exercises is always ahead. My dear buddies, I am so happy to tell you that I enjoyed every moment being with you, and I thank you for the brotherhood that we shared together. Graduates, congratulations. We did a great job. This is Aijishe Raga Oteros from Eastern Visayas State University, from Class 01-19 Defenders.
Before we take the oath of volunteerism, I would like to request the NSTP graduates to please stand Raise your right hand and follow after me. I state your name. Hereby solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the Philippines, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey the laws, decrees, and legal orders by the same, and duly constituted authorities of the National Service Reserve Corps of Eastern Visayas State University Burauen Campus, that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily, without mental reservation and purpose of evasion. I furtherly solemnly swear that in times of emergencies and disasters, I am willing to provide my voluntary services to help other people, the community, and my country. So help me God. And now, congratulations everyone, and welcome to the National Service Reserve Corps.
All graduates and all present, please join us in singing the Song of Patriotism.
Ang bayan ko'y tanging ikaw, Pilipinas kong mahal, ang puso ko at buhay man sa iyo'y ibibigay, tungkulin kong gagampanan na lagi kang paglingkuran, ang laya mo'y papantayan, Pilipinas kong hirap. Ang bayan ko'y tanging ikaw, Pilipinas kong mahal, ang puso ko at buhay man sa iyo'y ibibigay, tungkulin kong gagampanan na lagi kang paglingkuran, ang laya mo'y babantayan, Pilipinas kong hirang. Ang laya mo'y babantayan. Pilipinas kong hirang. precious gift I am. I will treasure you in my heart. You're not most shelter of mine. You're the greatest pride of mankind. You have the golden fruits to reap. You're the sweetest hope on land. Oh, dear alma mater, Eastern Visayas State University. Your name is written in my heart. There is love and joy from the start. The abundance of your foundation is the great help of our nation. For in you is the fountain of wisdom, and your light is a shining freedom. You're the precious gift from heaven. You're the sweetest hope of land. You're the shining glory of love. You're the light that comes from above. You're the precious gift I am. I will treasure you in my heart. You're not most shelter of mine. You're the greatest pride of mankind. You have the golden fruits to reap. You're the sweetest hope on land. Oh, dear alma mater, Eastern Visayas State University. Your name is written in my heart.
And yet another success has been achieved this afternoon. I would like to say thank you to all of you who have participated in this event. Our commencement speaker, Honorable Hermano, our university academic officials, NSTP officials, guests, and all present today. That ends our 18th NSTP Commencement Exercises. To all graduates, we wish you the best of luck. Once again, congratulations and have a good day.